Lie.
I'm supposed to need some time to pass in order to see if that corrects it.
Uh-oh.
What?
What? Alright, let me go back and see if the stream's still going. I can confirm that the stream does seem to still be going. I mean...
Hello. Oh, actually, look, the audio mixer's working now.
Oh, good. Holy crap,
Whoa! It is working.
Okay.
Oh
I mean, it is simply is working.
Yep.
God.
It's okay.
Alright, so I'll just have this over here.
So then we need to actually make sure that actually, which one is the actual desktop audio? Because if we're wanting the game audio to actually show up,
Honestly, this is a game of in itself. Honestly, like
it is.
I feel like once we actually get the OBS working, we can just end the stream.
I can't actually
No, okay,
select your audio to figure out which is the real audio for your computer.
Go back. Go to the game for a second. No.
Content
No,
contains
no,
spoilers.
No, we need
no
to get this. We need to just get to the main menu. Can we just get to the main menu?
To the meat.
Get to the main menu now.
It is still.
Why would there be?
Okay.
We even got a custom thumbnail.
Yeah.
It's the
there's
OBS
game's
guarantee.
age rating in your region.
Is it working?
And you
Right.
consent to your
Nobody
exposure.
shout out their social security number.
Wait, is it working now?
I can be exposed. I don't know.
Holy crap. Hello, my name is
Yeah, but just make sure that that sound is transferring to there when it goes to that. Because I. Wow.
Just make sure the sound is doing what?
That it's coming through on there as well.
That's coming through on my phone?
Yes, not just the microphone, but the actual game sound.
Okay, let me step out. Give me a few minutes.
He's
Okay.
banished from the doki realm.
Yeah. Well, and a friend of mine at work said she wanted to see this live stream if we did it, so that's nice, David. Why are you doing that?
Torture. I have to act like a retard to keep my groggy powers activated. I'm hitting people in the face with splinkies.
Splinkies. Why splinkies? Why anything anymore?
Yes, I can be verified. It's really quiet, but it does work. Can you hear our majestic voices? Did you hear me say retard powers?
No offense, but I was trying to listen to the actual stuff.
Frankly, the voices is what matters, right? Mm-hmm. We don't need repetitive background music.
Alright.
But by they, I mean the voices of my acting as a
I'm gonna sit here.
Now we're playing a happy fun time game.
Yep, this is gonna be great.
It's time.
My name?
Yep. Do it.
Just enter something.
I mean, sure, we'll just do this.
So, how many viewers are we doing numbers?
Numbers, analytics wise?
Who's voicing who?
1. Then I think it's me.
Ethical.
I sent it to Mariah, but I think she's asleep.
She can rewatch the stream. This will be on the internet forever.
I can call her real quick. I think she really wanted to be awake for this. That's why she bought me the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Apparently, he also knows a woman from work that wants to see this.
A friend from work said she really wanted to see if I started recording anything on YouTube again. It's like, no.
We need to do numbers, Kirk. We're shared at Micro Celebrities, so you know.
I can tell you for a fact he's talking to Hallie right now.
Really?
Yes.
Should we just let them do it?
That's good good chance she's gonna fall asleep though.
Yeah.
No, she's probably asleep. That's okay.
No, she's not.
Anyway, she's not.
No.
Are you certain?
I'm guessing
Yes,
Johnny
I am
heard them.
certain.
Cool.
Yeah, I
What were they
did.
saying?
Oh, there she is.
Yeah.
Hello?
Oh god, you're saying that was capture on stream forever now.
The stream has started, yes.
Capture live.
Okay, cool. Now you know. We'll see how long I stay awake. What's that? Oh, no, I wasn't gonna, like, keep you on the call the whole time. I have, like, the live stream open. It should have audio right now. It should just have a delay. The microphone capture is not going to be great, but this is what we have.
My spot now.
Okay. Yeah, we'll all get closer to the mic whenever we're voicing characters.
We're really doing that, huh?
Okay. Alright. Johnny, why'd you have to disappear again?
We give him 5 minutes.
I can give him 5 minutes all night long. Should I be voicing this character? Who's...
I think Johnny should.
Johnny should? Okay.
He did when we did it with Kevin. It's just.
I see.
I think you should
Well, why
voice.
not switch it up then?
I think you should voice the pink-haired one.
The pink-haired one?
I think that would be the best choice.
Okay.
This has most certainly been the sleepover of all time. I think it's safe
The
to say.
sleepover, yes.
This has been the sleepover of all time.
I'm sure it has.
It's basically like fucking 4 hours of Lethal Company followed by setting up a live
I checked
stream.
my Steam, it was 7 hours.
7 hours of Lethal Company, followed up by us trying to set up a stream until 4 a.m. only for Johnny to leave in the last second.
Right as we get everything set up, yes. Johnny.
But hey, I made you a really good taco salad.
Yes, taco salad was beautiful.
I just...
Actually, usually doesn't pick up breath.
Damn.
That's good about that. It's not a very good microphone for this sort of thing, but don't do that.
You know what's funny?
But
Eddie, whatever we say during this live stream is going to be on the internet forever.
David, I'm aware of that. There's plenty of other things I've said on the internet from when I was like 12.
Fair enough.
So
I had the common sense not to talk on the internet when I was
Well,
12. Because my
too
mom
bad.
told me the bad people would take me away. So
I mean, that's a pretty good reason.
no. Yeah.
What if I didn't care?
Fair enough. Maybe you're the bad person on the internet.
We don't talk about that.
Don't talk about your basement full of Discord kittens. That's off limits for this stream.
Discord kittens. No.
Probably the most vile, phrase ever concocted.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I'm assuming you've heard of that before, right?
Briefly.
Okay, good. It's dancing.
Dancing like a VeggieTales character.
What else is it gonna do? He has no arms, he has no legs. He can do this. He calls it Slinky.
Johnny!
Do you want me to go harvest him?
You may go harvest him, yes.
Ethical.
Harvest our
Imagine
friend.
if there were one. Please
There-
tell them a story. Tell the nobody people a story.
The only person listening to this is Mariah, so
Tell them a-
what story
tell her
could
a
I tell?
story.
Tell her a story.
Tell our devoted fans a
Our
story.
devoted fans, yes, David, I agree.
finish this game by about 8 a.m. and then we'll get 4 hours of sleep and then wake up at noon and pull stars to descend. How does that sound?
That sounds wonderful.
I'm surprised you haven't mentioned the elephant in the room here.
The elephant? Okay, I mean, yeah.
It's a real place, Kirk.
It is.
You're just not questioning the backstory behind that?
I realize there's the chat, yes, Mariah. It's only you.
Actually, that's not true. Read the chat.
That's all I see.
Not. Hold on, I think I might put it in the wrong chat. Not the live chat, the other chat.
What other chat?
There is no more interesting. That's interesting. Okie dokie squared, for me, registered as 40 seconds long, and is not a stream.
I don't know what that is. I'll delete that later.
Okay.
It was published? That's funny. I guess it stopped.
I need to subscribe to your channel. Yeah, here we go. This is the good shit. What? That's... Uh-oh.
David, what?
Your streams is just pictures of you as a kid.
Oh, that's the banner. Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Why would I poke around the game files beforehand? I'm
Don't-
aware that there's a thing you're supposed to do in the
don't-
game files at some point.
Don't listen to her.
So, don't worry about it. The homunculi streams.
I mean, it's a good word for it, is it?
I mean, I guess so. Is that my childhood?
No, this is a different. It was the one with James Speaker. Hopefully that wasn't your childhood. Wait.
That's terrible.
I only played 7 hours of it. It's considered
I know.
See, it's fun to mess with.
It is. Johnny's room just has a lot of fidgets in it.
Well, I mean, he's autistic.
Okay then. Johnny, fire up the sloop!
We just finished it. We just completed the stream.
Keep freezing for me? It does. I don't know what that's about.
It's called.
I mean, my game's not freezing. What are you talking about?
Called God not wanting us to do this. I'll trade you.
You just have it. No, I don't.
You're gonna need something to do.
No, I don't.
Okay, you can have it back then.
No, I don't need that
I'm
either.
no mean tyrant. That
No,
takes people's
take it.
blinkies.
I don't
Okay.
care.
I'm a mean tyrant. Take people's blinkies.
You didn't take it. I offered.
Yeah, but only because you're peer pressured into it. This is as bad as vaping.
Not Willy Wonka brand.
No, not the Locker brand. They won't give you popcorn lung.
They won't give you pop. The breath stoppers.
Yeah. We should just turn this into a stand-up comedy stream. This could be the background music.
Wow. Stand-up comedy,
Here you go,
huh?
Tell me a joke.
Tell you a
Tell
joke?
me a joke.
I don't know any jokes.
Just a funny joke. Or a sad joke.
A sad joke? I don't know any of those.
How do you react when you're happy?
How do I react when I'm happy?
How do you react when you are sad? How do you react at anything else at all? A yes or no answer will do.
Yes.
Very good. We may begin.
Okay.
At an undisclosed time, apparently.
I know, Johnny just disappears in his own house.
concerts.
Oh, the lighter.
Yeah. How did that start?
I don't know.
Fire hazard.
Probably. What do they care?
You know what I say when I catch on fire? Oh, Jesus. And then I die.
And then you die. Yes.
Well, I'm on fire. Never mind, actually. I would survive because we have this.
Yeah.
Alright.
No. Did you find him when you left the room? Or?
He's downstairs.
Yeah, but why isn't he up here?
I don't want to check. I'm scared. Okay, we'll get through this. In the meantime.
Will we? Should I just start?
No. I mean, I don't know.
It's been 10 minutes since he left.
Carl Jung was a complex and controversial character, probably best known to his autobiography, Memories, Dreams, Reflections. Actually, it was dictated to his assistant, Aniela Jaffe, who had a significant influence on the form and content of the book, omitting what she felt inappropriate. Jung's work has been influential in the fields of psychiatry, anthropology, archaeology, literature, doki literature, philosophy, psychology, and religious studies. He worked as a research scientist at the Bergolzi Psychiatric Hospital in Zurich under Eugene Bleuer. Jung established himself as an influential mind, developing a friendship with Sigmund I Love My Mom Freud, founder of psychoanalysis, conducting a lengthy correspondence, paramount to their joint vision of human psychology. Jung is widely regarded as one of the most influential psychologists in history. Freud saw the younger Jung not only as the heir he had been seeking to take forward his new science of psychoanalysis, but as a means to legitimize his own work. Freud and other contemporary psychoanalysts were Jews facing rising anti-Semitism in Europe, and Jung was Christian. Freud secured Jung's appointment as president of Freud's newly founded International Psychoanalytical Association. Jung's research and personal vision, however, made it difficult to follow his older colleagues' doctrine, and they parted ways. This division was painful for Jung, and resulted in the establishment of Jung's analytical psychology, as a comprehensive system separate from psychoanalysis. Scholar Yosef Hayam Yerushalmi believed Jung's later anti-Semitic remarks may be a clue to the schism. Among the central concepts of analytic... I don't think I can talk about this guy on YouTube.
Cool. The more you know.
The algorithm's a bit touchy about anti-Semitism. Don't know how many times I can say the word without pushing it.
You just gotta follow it with in Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
Just like that. There you go.
Well, I'm sure the other guy, Freud, yeah, I'm sure he's safe to talk about.
Let's see.
Yeah. That was just the intro blurb. I haven't even gotten to the biography.
Is that Wikipedia?
It's the free online encyclopedia.
Yeah.
Freud was born to Galician Jewish parents in the Moravian town of Freiburg in the Austrian Empire. He qualified as a doctor of medicine in 1881 at the University of Vienna. Upon completing his habilitation in 1885, he was appointed a docent in neuropathology and became an affiliate professor in 1902. Freud lived and worked in Vienna, having set up his clinical practice there in 1886, following the German annexation of Austria in March 1938. Freud left Austria to escape Nazi persecution. He died in exile in the United Kingdom in 1939. Whippy. In founding psychoanalysis, Freud developed therapeutic techniques such as the use of free association and discovered transference, establishing its central role in the analytical process. Freud's redefinition of lovey-dovey to include its infantile forms led him to formulate the Oedipus complex as a central tenet of psychoanalytical theory. His analysis of dreams as wish fulfillments provided him with models for the clinical analysis of symptom formation and the underlying mechanisms of repression. On this basis, Freud elaborated you, but maybe next time tell me. It's still working, right?
Oh. We skipped something. We can go back.
It was just.
Yeah, the mic's still working.
Okay. I'll cradle it gently by the speaker.
Okay.
It's buffering on your phone.
It is.
Where were we? Oh, yes. On this basis, Freud elaborated his theory of the unconscious, and went on to develop a model of psychic structure comprising id, ego, and superego. Freud postulated the existence of libido, lovey-doveyed energy, with which mental process and structure are invested and which generates super lovey-dovey attachments and a death drive, the source of compulsion, of compulsive repetition, hate, aggression, and neurotic guilt. That should be my autobiography. In his later work, Freud developed a wide-ranging interpretation and critique of religion and culture. Though in overall decline as a diagnostic and clinical practice, psychoanalysis remains influential. Is Mariah still on? Okay, you can sub in for me for a bit. You can start. I'll be back up here. It's fine. Okay. I'm voicing Yuri.
I don't know who that is, so it doesn't matter to me.
Woman.
Cool.
That's what he does. She also does not talk a lot, so that gives me a bit of leeway.
Awesome.
I tired my voice after all that
So,
Wikipedia psychology. You can just read the narrator. just speak.
I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself.
How is Mariah gonna sub it? She's not here.
That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, and a good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long.
Sounds like a country song.
We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better running. I'm better off running anyway. Or away, it's one of those words. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk. I let Sayori catch up to me.
You or me?
I guess me then.
Go for it.
Ah! Ah!
Beautiful, like a bird song in the morning.
I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you... My voice changed again. Like you were thinking about ignoring me.
She's a school shapeshifter.
That's mean, Kirkin. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. That's kind of mean. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all.
It's getting worse and worse.
I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want
A
to.
little tee.
Tee.
There you go. Selling it.
Whatever you say, Sayori.
It's just devolving into a schizophrenic person.
I know. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Kirkin, have you decided on a club to join yet? Club?
I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
Eh? That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Ooh.
Did I?
I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about.
Me and myself at 5 a.m.
Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average, while spending my free time on games and anime.
That line pained you to read, didn't it?
Oh, I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college.
It's just me voicing the whole time until...
Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Ooh. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look at a few clubs, if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl?
I'm trying to go into that voice. I imagine the narrator just like...
More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her.
I always imagine more of like the, what was it, American Psycho voiceover?
Well, I was imagining like a guy like turns around, like the stage lights and everything dim.
Oh,
and he just
yeah.
has like a soliloquy
Yeah.
of himself.
Yeah.
I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind, at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Today, the school day is is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I packed up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation.
Clubs.
Cavemen be like...
Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Of course. Your favorite thing to do, right?
Ooh woo.
Oh, whoa.
Hello!
Sayori?
Her eyes are a bit too wide apart. Just
Thanks,
saying.
David.
Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me, if it's going to make you late for your own club.
Schizophrenic man raises himself up live on YouTube.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought,
No what?
well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori,
Eating birds alive.
Yeah.
there is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club.
Miami Vice.
Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club.
Okay, Sherlock Holmes.
Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. I determined this with my 1000 IQ.
Naturally.
That said, I'm interested in literature. My interest in literature, now I can speak, is guaranteed to be even less.
Curious to see how you would save that.
Yeah. I'm going to anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much, anyway?
Okay, no, hold on, pause. They are anime characters, so what would an anime club look like? Do they just stare at each other in silence for an hour?
I'm not sure.
Is anime in their universe like real people? It's just bothering me.
I mean, that would be weird if the anime to them was live action.
Yeah, I mean, what else? They are anime.
I mean, yeah.
Just saying.
Or does anime, like, what if to them it's like the chibi style?
Well, then what would chibi be?
I don't know. They aren't, though.
That just pushes the question out even
Maybe it
further.
just doesn't exist. Maybe Tom and Jerry's anime to them.
Well, I mean, in Japan, all animation is called anime, so
Yeah.
that's already a real thing.
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member,
This is Japanese.
'cause I'm a lying bitch. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Predicted the name.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I am the, purest judge of moral character.
Don't make promises you can't keep, lest I shall weep. Well, it's literature, right? We gotta make poems.
Yeah.
I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she is so cunning as to have planned all this out.
Just imagine Christian Bale staring into the camera now.
I let out a long sigh.
Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Cupcake?
Yes, let's go!
Homunculi. That's become my favorite word.
Homunculus a fun word.
I suppose that'd be homunculus, the singular version.
Yes.
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs.
Say alright.
A section of the school I rarely visit.
What? Is that not how... What is
It's
the
just
name?
funny.
What is the name,
Well,
then?
it's just, I mean, Sayori. Technically, if
Sayori,
you want to be
Sayori.
Japanese, you say, like,
Fair
Sayori
enough. I'm
or
thinking
something.
of the game, Death's Gambit, because Sayori, I think, is a place in there.
Understandable. It's like, in Japanese, I is always going to be, like...
More E.
Yeah. So that's going to be Sayori.
Cool.
And technically the R is rolled like an
Sayori
L.
it is.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to remember anything else
Sableye
this
the
late at night.
Pokemon.
It was early in the morning, I guess.
It's
Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
God, if we come on nerd emoji.
Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me a new member. My member is well experienced.
God.
Yeah, I glance around the room.
Who are these peasants? Okay.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Am I in this one? Or
Yes, that's you. We'll make that Johnny if he comes back later.
Oh god.
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
We can always rechange all
Yeah.
these voicing notes.
Ah, Kirkin, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
Women.
Keep going.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry.
much like a real psychopath, you tremble at them when confronted with women.
Natsuki.
Humph.
Don't grab it by the.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize.
Press the side button, but I think that's
Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student, because I judge everyone by their bodies.
And height, most importantly.
And heights, yes, of course.
And eye color.
She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
Hard to switch back to voice.
No, right?
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back to the other girls.
Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki.
She's the tallest, she'll be the hardest to bring down by conventional weaponry.
Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? I'll get the cupcakes.
My throat is gonna die.
Do you want a glass of water?
I'll be alright.
Okay.
Oh no, this one is mine.
You fool.
I forgot. Let me hit my throat.
If Shai comes back, he can take Sayori, so you don't have to do that anymore.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
She's supposed to be meaner. I keep giving her the
Yeah.
this I reversed the personalities. That's okay.
just have them do a voice box.
No. I'll just like change the energy behind it.
Do it. Make it
Sorry, I got a little too excited.
sound. It sounds really familiar. I don't know why.
That sounds terrible though.
Then how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet.
I almost said the close.
Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow.
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes, decorated to look like little kittens. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute!
The bird, like,
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. Then I follow.
what a pleasant little troop of people. I'm sure nothing wacky or uncharacteristic is gonna happen.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get the icing on her face.
Don't. Don't give me that look.
I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite.
Sherlock Holmes again, once again.
Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Looks like we've got a mystery on our hands, gang.
Or she has no father figure and is desperate for male approval. Good theory.
Is she waiting for me to take a bite?
I don't know. Let's find out.
I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself.
Don't give me that look.
The more say it, the worse it gets. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like
You made them something.
I heard this somewhere before. I don't know what voice to say this in. Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
Mysterious stage Christian male voice.
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
That works. Beautiful.
made them for you or anything.
I thought you technically did. Sayori said.
Well, maybe. But not for you know, you dummy.
God, I'm glad Natsuki isn't real, because she'd be the worst person to be around.
Alright.
I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation.
Like logic.
I mean, women, am I right?
You have a 10,000 karma on Reddit. They can't match your intellectual prowess.
Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray.
Oh, me first. I did this.
Oh, right.
You keep a whole tea set in the classroom?
Next psychiatrist talked about can be Pavlov.
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
I feel like a
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
Yeah, the filthy Americanized version.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question.
The siren's coming closer.
Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori.
Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make sure club fun and is exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised.
The Lord arrived.
We have a third voice actor, finally.
Do you mind if I watch?
That's fine. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? I'm going to continue asking 3 questions without getting an answer yet.
Well, you know.
Welcome to hell.
I'm voicing 3 characters this far, so...
Johnny, you can tackle Sayori. I got mine on Yuri. You can tackle Sayori.
Oh yeah?
Trying to listen to that's
I don't like this voice.
I don't. I really
I'm
don't.
gonna hear that in my nightmares.
Yeah.
In many different contexts.
To be honest, I can't stand for all the politics from the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
And I gotta think for a second, because it's something I'm gonna have to stick with
The
for God
reverb.
knows how long, and probably
Season
won't
one,
want
my
it.
voice is dying from the voice I chose at the very beginning, because I didn't know.
Season 1 is
Right.
ended. Season 2 starts. She gets a new voice actor.
Oh, I see.
That's the
Oh yeah, no, that makes sense.
Does it?
I'm just trying to think of something that's not gonna destroy my voice for long term.
It won't
I'm
happen.
putting like one word or
Impossible.
2 word things into the chat, which I have no idea what they're relevant to now after things have been said, because I don't look at it.
It will also delay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to see if I can channel like excited puppy energy. Monica really is a great leader. That's something I could do.
Yuri also nods in agreement.
I'm going with the like American Psycho kind of voice.
Yeah.
Oh,
It kind of turns like a dramatic stage voice.
yeah. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. I definitely sound like a high schooler.
Yeah, no, for sure. Well, you're 18.
Yes.
Yeah.
An anime high schooler.
Right. We already had the what would an anime club look like.
It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah! We scared her away. Yeah, she had seen some.
David.
Oh shit.
What is this going to be?
Okay.
We'll do our best.
Well, what the?
I know.
That is not
Like
what I
the
expected.
comic book assassin kind of voice.
Yeah. Okay.
You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees.
The third psychiatrist I'm going to talk about on Wikipedia is being half love.
Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these 3.
I would be,
creepy
I would be
real fast.
surprised if I wasn't so damn erratic.
Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining.
I don't know about the idea of the narrator being Shadow the Hedgehog.
Though, I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Ugh.
So, Kirkin, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Take the mic.
Well,
Jesus, take the bill.
Why do I vaguely remember there being choices? There are
Playboy?
choices. There are a few. They're just like really spread out. Alright.
I remember the UI.
Considering how little I've watched these
watched Red. I can't. That too. We're talking about shows at the same time.
Girls.
No! No!
Just want to finish your sentence for you.
Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga?
Also, to my memory, all that happens is you meet Sayori.
Yeah.
And then
I mutter quietly to myself, half joking.
You missed the schizo man on YouTube rizzing himself up.
Alright.
Natsuki's head suddenly perks up.
That's my favorite genre.
It doesn't have to be schizo. I feel like I can open up a
Adds
world
to
for
the spice.
It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet, as I am a detective. My IQ is over 1000.
Let's keep that just
You know
for
what's the
ourselves.
best go the self JJ videos when it's not itself in lack of voice acting.
Yeah. We make our own voice actresses here. The Mohawk Maniac channel.
Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change.
Wrong voice,
Also
David.
losing yourself.
I'm losing my-
Well,
I'm losing
that
my-
can change.
Yeah.
What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile.
Thinking of her failed assassination attempts.
Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
That's convincing.
Well, let's see.
That's convincing like a sacred candle.
I know, that's why.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
We need the detail. We do.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep in complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is impressive. I swear I'm not racist.
Yeah, that was kind of weird at times.
Yuri goes on her racist tangent, clearly passionate about her racist feelings.
Eight of these.
She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up when she talks about racism that she finds comfort in the world of racist books, not people.
It's obvious by the way her eyes light up.
Because that's not what she views them as.
Pride and Prejudice.
It's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she's gonna make the Peter Pipe Bridge situation look like a firecracker.
God.
But you know,
I guess it's
I
not
like a
fair.
lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop?
Prejudice against foreign. Sorry, that took way too
You
long.
need to stop.
That took way too long to generate.
Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Nothing gets me going.
I read a horror book once, I think.
I think it was called Pride and Prejudice.
I desperately grasp something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well have conversation with a rock. I am a rock.
You're making a good case for that.
Not just a
I am
boulder.
Dwayne Johnson.
It's a rock.
Don't get her started on a rock.
No.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
It's not really that complicated.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. If a story makes me think or even takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down.
Michael Keaton Batman voice.
Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, why is that?
That's menacing. Oh,
Hello?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
F's in the chat for our third party member. Once again, taken from us too soon.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Cute little stupid things.
What?
Sound like an air horn.
What gives you that idea?
No, don't turn to Sayori. I know you're going through withdrawals right now.
No, I didn't.
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud. And give that back.
Fine, fine.
They brought back the original voice actor, haha.
Season 3, baby.
Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
If Yuri is racist, Natsuki is homophobic.
Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute.
Natsuki? You write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
He delivered that with so much guts, though.
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
While you're at it, why don't you share your at?
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet?
I understand how that feels. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is smoking a 12-pack and getting to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and even showing the reaches of your heart. The deepest reaches, that is. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe share some of your work. You can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Fuck you.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Ah! I wanted to read everyone's
It
poems.
made all of them sound somewhat normal, but she's just coked up.
I know.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Is this person actually two goblins in a trench coat?
She might be.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Huh?
Huh?
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
I don't know, it took me a second. It's too late for that word.
Yeah, bro.
Words.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Yeah! Let's do that! Let's do that!
Sounds like Toad.
Mario. It does! That's not what I thought of.
Plus, Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all to get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of our club. Isn't that right, Kirkin?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again.
I think the bird might have offed itself.
Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time.
Whose DMs are open?
I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and,
I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
Real Patrick Bateman, he laughed in triumph and walked off.
But I'm sorry. I thought
Humph. Gherkin.
you, you all?
I'm defenseless against these girls.
Perhaps if he touched more grass in his lifetime.
How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful women.
Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club.
The literature club of women that failed high school and had to retake the last semester.
Of course, yes.
Exactly. Probably not a good literature club.
They're still learning.
Yeah.
One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy.
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down.
Hey,
you really did scare me for a moment there, and I love horror.
Well, if you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
I thought we talked about phrasing that, Suki. Then that makes it official.
Oh,
Welcome to the literature club.
sound like Sonic.
a little bit, like a slightly more feminine song.
Yeah.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting, so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Kirkin, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah?
Why am I talking to Sonic?
Why am I talking to Sonic?
Can I really impress the class star, Monica, who's been held back 2 years, with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me.
Just not something else.
Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. 'Cause they're dirty girls.
Hey, Gherkin, since we're already here,
It's just getting worse.
do you want to walk home together?
That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs.
Sure. Might as well.
Yay!
Oh hell yeah. 2 views. This is doing numbers.
I think 3 now with you on.
Holy fuck.
Just get all the phones and computers on it.
We're doing numbers, guys.
Well, with that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls, who are all above the age of 18.
Because they're dumb and didn't pass high school.
Because they're dumb and didn't pass high school. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri the assassin,
That's even her real name.
and of course, Monica. the least anime name of all.
Well, there's K in there. Japanese.
Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club?
Monica's the kind of woman to spend every day at Starbucks. Every day.
Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright.
Exclamation point.
I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with.
Whose route are you taking?
Oh God, I didn't realize there was even decision making in this
There are.
game.
The ending is basically the same, but like the actual path of the game can change. I know it sounds weird, but just trust me.
Sure. Well, I'm just gonna put in whatever I want. I don't think it
Alright.
matters really. I like that these hop around. That's funny.
Yeah.
Yes, massacre.
You're gonna go the Yuri route. Damn it.
Not necessarily. Massacre dream. We should save the game.
Yeah.
Oh, I already returned it.
Damn, this is an actual club?
Bed. Nightgown. Starscape.
It's all been Yuri so far. It's
That's
uncanny.
cool.
Yes.
That's okay.
You can tell like who bounces up and down.
Oh,
Like
cool.
jumping.
I see. Unending. Oh, I see. Well, these are just the words that are
Alright.
cool. These are cool words, though. Like, you know.
You're rizzing up the potential murderer.
Cool. Aren't they all potential murderers? Milk. No.
Honestly, I feel like Sayori's literal bark is worse than her bite.
Fair enough. Disoriented. No, they're all bears. Oh. Cheeks.
Bro's writing a poem, we just thick.
Well, God. Poetry slam. An achievement. Extraordinary.
The name of the game!
Doki doki. What does that even mean?
It's onomatopoeia.
Oh.
Japanese onomatopoeia.
Uncanny. Wow. That wasn't... Okay. Nibby. Awesome. That was a good word.
I don't
for
think
it.
Yuri's hairpin is doing much. I'm just saying.
And when I know just hold this here.
That specific strand.
Oh.
No,
No, that's
all
not
of them.
Tatsuki,
I was talking about
but yeah.
Yuri. I mean, but it's the same thing.
Yuri, yeah. No, but they are the same thing, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just holding one kind of section together. Death. Universe? How is that her?
Well, like existential, like cosmic horror, like Lovecraft.
I guess so.
Whose would lust be? Fucking
It's-
Corey.
Why would it be hers though?
Because everyone who's that much into literature has probably read 50 Shades
Well,
of Grey.
that's fair. But the other words just aren't that interesting.
I know.
Melody. Okay, that's the
Until-
first time Natsuki.
Intellectuals go for goth women. That's just how it works.
Oh, really? Fair enough.
One of these aren't monetizable. What?
What? Oh, the word?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were talking about something else. I
No.
was like, what?
Oh, what the fuck?
That's what I was wondering. As much as I love to put
God.
graveyard, I know which one that would be.
Say, Roy, your voice is shit. I can't pimp you out. Sorry.
Whirlwind. That's still her. Okay, that's alright.
A whirlwind of emotions.
Yep.
Audio? There we go. Cool, hope that hasn't gone too long.
Oh no! Did it miss my Pavlov biography?
It might have.
No.
We're gonna have so many famous movie studios want to pick us up for this voice work.
Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me in.
Oh, Yuri, you even brought you something today. You know I can't talk.
Wait, Sayori.
Me?
Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Ugh. What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation.
Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. And kinda weird. It'll make me happy. Probably. We could always call it here.
Okay, well, you can, I mean, I guess you can do whatever, because I'm just leaving downstairs anyway, but I should, considering deployment and everything, should probably sleep as well. So,
Fair enough.
I realize that this has barely been a thing tonight, but,
Yeah, that's alright.
okay.
Yeah, you can always do it some other time.
And I